create content once and then be able to distribute it to as many platforms as you want. So today I'm going to break down what I am personally doing to create that one little bit of origin content and then how I distribute it to everything else. So I'll preface it with I don't have everything figured out. I am in the process of doing this, but I feel like I have a good system and a system that is worth sharing right now because there's a few things that I've learned that I think are pretty cool. So allow me to elaborate. This is my little chart that I've put together just to kind of show you the flow. And it looks complicated, but I'm going to describe every bit of it. So don't you worry. Okay. Content starts at the top. I prefer my content to be in the form of writing. So that's where I feel most inspired, most comfortable. Everything starts in the iPhone notes for me. So something comes up, I have an idea, I jot it down, and then when I have a little bit of time later, I'm able to go back and I write it out. And so I have notes upon notes upon notes of just blurbs and quotes and paragraphs and chapters and articles, whatever it might be. Everything starts in the iPhone notes and then it gets distributed everywhere else. So I prefer writing. Other people might want to start by filming something or by talking about something, whatever it might be. I think just writing it down and having that documented to begin with is a good place to start, because then that's kind of the formation of everything. You can make a video script from there. You can create a Instagram post from there. You can, whatever it might be. I like to write first. So it all starts with writing. And furthermore, once I've cleaned it up in my phone, it goes immediately to my blog. So kevinbellco.com. I built this off of Bear blog. And what's beautiful about this site is it's just the bare essentials, the bare necessities of what you need for a blog. Super simple. It's nothing crazy, but I'm able to completely design and rework and change it, modify it, everything myself instead of having to do a whole bunch of WordPress stuff. So everything that I write, no matter what it is, when I feel like it's finished and fleshed out, I put it here first because it's all going to link back. So if we go back to this, it starts on the personal blog. And so everything comes back there. So I post it to the personal blog. And right now I'm actually in the process of getting everything on there. So you can see, like, I'll upload several things at once because I'm taking all of my writings from all these different places, and it all starts here so I can link it to everything. Okay. If it's business related, and what I mean by business related is more entrepreneurial based, even, real estate investing, virtual assistant agency, all these little side projects that I do, it goes on here, entrepreneurbraindump.com. So this is the blog portion of the site. And because I'm not a pro at WordPress, I'm okay. But it takes me a little bit more time, than I would like. I have a virtual assistant doing it for $4 an hour, and all I do is I have her subscribed to this email, right? This is the entrepreneurbraindump.com subscription email. So whenever these emails come out and she gets them, she just puts them right here and then lets me know after every 2 weeks how long it took her to do it. And then I pay her during our next payroll. Easy as that. Okay. So again, everything starts here. I put it all on my main personal blog first. If it's business related, it goes to business blog, and then it gets distributed to the newsletter. And then I have a virtual assistant that, uploads it and makes sure that it's all looking really good on the website. Now, if it's not business related, then it just goes on here, and then I link it elsewhere, which one of those places is my personal newsletter, which is a little bit of everything, called Sunday Donuts. So I have the entrepreneur newsletter, tips and tricks of business, failed experiences, learning experiences, thought-provoking discussions, entrepreneur highlights, everything like that. It's very much entrepreneur focused. And then my Sunday Donuts is just a little bit about everything that encompasses Kevin Bell, right? So I talk about the best content of the week that I've read, best content that I've written. We go through parenting, business, health, entrepreneurship, real estate, wealth, all these different things, because I felt like this didn't really fully encompass all of these ideas. So I wanted to have something that showed it all. And this is what Sunday Donuts is. So as you can kind of see, what I've been doing is I've been building out a flow where when I have an idea, it goes somewhere. Instead of just being stuck in the phone and stuck in my notes, it has a place to go, and then it has purpose. And so it's not just an idea that's going to stay there. It's an idea that's going to immediately become something actionable. So content, I write it in my phone, and when it's ready to go, it goes to my personal blog. If it's business, like more entrepreneur focused, it's going to go business blog, newsletter, and then out. And we'll talk about that in a second. And everything links back to the personal blog. So when it's on the newsletter and it's posted, the link of the title in the newsletter is going to link back to the original post of the article in the personal blog. Now, if it's more personal related or outside of the business, like I said, it will go to Sunday Donuts if it makes it in for that week. It's going to stay on the personal blog, or make an appearance on the newsletter. And what I do on the newsletter is I have a theme of the week, and this theme will come to me just kind of through random processing of ideas or things that I hear or something that has inspired me or things that I've read. It's based on the content that I've consumed through the week. And I do a little blurb on that theme, right? Just kind of talking about the different things that have come up. And then I highlight a whole bunch of other creators, entrepreneurs, businesses, podcasts, films, whatever it is that I feel are connected to that theme. Things that are inspiring, things that have made me better, things that have made me rethink different ideas that I've had, whatever it might be. I highlight others. I posted their content, a little blurb about them, what inspired me on what I read, like real quick reading. And then I also post a link to an article that I wrote that is along the same lines of this theme. So it's kind of like a buffet of what I've written and what I've consumed through the week that has been inspiring and is just part of the journey that we're on. Okay, so that's Sunday Donuts. Everything, like I said, it links back to the personal blog. Okay, now, lastly, as we're getting down to other platforms, this is where it gets really fun because it starts out with content. We go to personal blog, business related newsletter. On this other side, personal related newsletter. But then the options after that are endless. Let's go Twitter. Okay, so I take these ideas. I wrote an article about taking an idea and bringing it through action, accomplishment, financial, and then freedom. And then I used that as a tweet, right? And same thing. I wrote an article about this, and same thing. Look, I'm covering a video about a tweet that I made, right? So everything kind of filters down. When you create one thing, and in this case, I'm writing an article, I'm able to filter it down through all these different avenues of content really easily. So we start at the top with one thing written and we filter it all the way down. I could post it anywhere from here. And all I need to do is just take little bits of ideas from that original content and distribute it elsewhere. It seems complicated, but when you get this flow, when everything is situated like this, so really all you need is your own blog site, right? And this Bear blog, here I'll show you. Bear blog. Bear blog. It's awesome. Okay. And you can even discover and see other people that have posted as well. So if you have something like Bear blog, that's where it can start. You take it from your phone, you put it into Bear blog. And then from there, you don't need to have, MailChimp or ConvertKit or something. I love ConvertKit, by the way. That's what I use. But you could just simply sign up for the Bear blog subscription, where you are able to gather emails and then you can manually send them out and distribute them that way, right? So it doesn't have to be something as set up as this. It could be as simple as just this one platform. You're gathering emails and then you send the email out. Okay, so it starts with your content and it can get distributed elsewhere. Lastly, and this is what I'm venturing into now, but I'm filtering all my content down, and then one time a week, I'm making a video about some of this content, and then I'm posting it on YouTube. So, as you can tell, just from my 12-minute ramble on this flow, it doesn't have to be as refined as you think it is. I'm not even going to put subtitles or I'm not even going to put captions on it. I'm just going to let the subtitles of YouTube be there if you want them to be there. I'm not going full out on the editing. I'm just posting the video and I'm filming it using Loom. This is nothing crazy. All I'm doing is I'm taking the content that I've made, I'm letting it flow through the chart, and then it comes out, and what's left I put on other platforms. Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, whatever it might be. Okay. So again, start simple. Start with writing your content if that's the way you choose to create it to begin with. From there, try a personal blog. Use Bear blog. It's super easy, really simple, and it's really all you need. Capture emails, send them out, and they distribute the content to the rest of the platforms. That's it. Piece of cake. The point of this story, the point of this flow, is that I don't want your idea to die in your phone. You have an idea that's worth sharing. I know you do. So take that idea, refine it a little bit, put it somewhere for other people to see, and just let it go. Provide that value to the world, and you'll be amazed what you get back in return.